talk about the future. What is the future of medicine?
Telemedicine and artificial intelligence.
Well, if that were true, you'd see a computer scientist in front of you instead of a biologist. Yes?
Gene therapy.
And what is the basis of that? Synthetic biology? Synthetic biology. What is it? You.
With the help of synthetic biology, we can alter existing life forms or create new ones.
Come on! People think bigger! Synthetic biology transforms us from creatures into creators. It's not just the future of medicine, but of humankind. We can cease entire infections before the outbreak. Children start off with equal opportunities, and society is fair and tolerant. We eliminate genetic disorders. But if we don't do our work exceedingly well, it could end our species. It is on us to find a way. This is your future, your responsibility. You are the creators of tomorrow.
And what about God?
Honestly, we made God obsolete. But if we don't do our work exceedingly well, it could end our species. It is on us to find a way. This is your future, your responsibility. You are the creators of tomorrow.
And what about God?
Honestly, we made God obsolete.
How to edit genetics without changing DNA. Scientific brilliance coming out of the MIT Harvard Broad Institute may one day better the lives of millions. DNA directs protein on how to build cells via RNA. A new study, published in the journal Science, details how DNA instructions can be chemically altered via edits to information in the RNA. The DNA remains unchanged, while proteins build cells based on the edited instructions. The method is not ready for human trials, but could one day help those suffering from degenerative diseases. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him.
Breakthrough Nano-Chip heals injuries with just one touch. Researchers at Ohio State University have developed a new technology that allows the body to generate any type of cell to help heal injuries. Tissue nanotransfection involves placing a fingernail-sized nanochip on a patient's skin, adding a droplet of genetic material, and zapping it with an electrical current. The DNA is delivered through channels created by the current, and it reprograms skin cells to turn into specific cell types that can then be used in other parts of the body. When tested on a mouse with a damaged leg, researchers found vascular cells converted from skin cells formed new blood vessels that allowed the leg to heal in 2 weeks. The non-invasive technology was also able to generate nerve cells in the legs of brain-damaged mice. Once the cells were harvested, they were injected into the brain to help with stroke recovery. The nanochip also tested effectively in pigs and is expected to be approved for human trials within a year.
Are made today. A powerful beam of light is projected through a photograph of the circuit, literally like a slideshow. That is etched onto the surface of a piece of silicon. That's why they call it Silicon Valley. But there's trouble in the valley because today we're nearing the limit of how small you can focus a beam of light. Now that problem appears to be overcome by researchers in this University of California lab. Even though they believed it would work, it surprised even them the first time.
We believe it definitely will work, but it's still very excited to see it for the first time.
Liang Pan, along with David Bogie and John Zhang, did something quite clever. They combined nanotechnology with hard disk drive technology. Your computer writes information to disks like these using a tiny magnetic arm. The UC team modified that technique so the arm draws tiny circuits instead of data right onto silicon. The secret is nanotechnology at the tip of the arm. Nano shapes like this form the world's smallest lens, a quantum lens made of electrons. It focuses ultraviolet light into any shape you want at incredibly small sizes. The new system promises chips that are 10 times smaller than what's possible today and cost 10 times less. Pan believes it'll be ready for prime time in 2 to 4 years, just about the time current chip-making techniques hit a wall. With the next step in chips, Richard Hart, ABC7 News.
Psalm 64:4, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of lying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? 6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and heart and mind is deep. Ezekiel 28:2. Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus says the Lord God, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God. I sit in the seat of God in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man and not God. Though thou set your heart as the heart of God, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. You see, these individuals, their mind is lifted up, their thoughts are deep, and it's to the point where they feel like they are God, you see, and they want it to get to the point where no secret can be hidden from them. So they want to chip your mind and your body.